So last time we checked out the Nissan Terra VE 4x4 and the 4x2. Today we'll check out the mid-range model. This is the Nissan Terra VE, and it sells for 1.83 million pesos. Is it worth your money? Let's find out. Okay, to my left is the Nissan Terra VL, and to my right is the Nissan Terra VE. Try to spot the differences. Were you able to spot the differences? They are practically identical, except for the VL and VE badges at the back. You got the same quad LED projector headlamps and LED fog lamps. You got the same 18-inch wheels. You get the same V-motion grille. You get the same fender garnish. You get the same LED tail lamps. If you're buying a lower end model, hindi halata kasi it looks almost exactly the same as the top of the line. Okay, so one thing that I didn't notice, the step boards are different colors. This is black, and on the VL it's silver. Also the roof rails on the VE, they're black. On the VL, they are silver. One thing that's different on the VE, which you probably won't notice right away, is that it comes with drum brakes. The VL comes with disc brakes at the back. The Nissan Terra is 4,795 millimeters long, it is 1,855 millimeters wide, and it is 2,745 millimeters tall. So it's about 105 millimeters longer, 10 millimeters wider, and 30 millimeters taller than the Toyota Fortuner. It's actually the third biggest PPV in the market, next to the Ford Everest and the Isuzu MU-X. Okay, so all variants of the Terra, except for the base model EL, will come with Nissan's intelligent mobility system. This comes with forward collision warning. It comes with intelligent emergency braking. It comes with lane departure warning. You don't get a 360 camera here though. All variants of the Terra get the same 2.5 liter engine. It produces 190 horsepower and 450 Newton meters of torque. That's coupled to a 7-speed automatic. On the inside, you can definitely tell the difference between the VL and the VE. You get a lot more hard plastics here. So on the VL, this is covered in leather. This is hard plastic. This is hard plastic. On the VL, this is covered in leather. And in here, it's made of hard plastic. Even the handbrake handle is also made of hard plastic. You don't get a wireless phone charger. You get fabric seats. And both front seats are manually adjustable. Perhaps the biggest disappointment here is the steering wheel. It is made of hard plastic. You still get a flat bottom though, and you get aluminum accents on it. And also you still get these aluminum accents here, and you get these knobs which feel very nice. They have a satisfying click to them. At least visually, it still looks nice. Definitely a lot better looking than the old Terra. It's only when you start touching things that you realize that this is a lower end model. Yeah, so I don't really mind this. I mean, you don't really drive touching the dashboard. I just wish that the steering wheel was covered in leather, because this is something that you touch all the time when you're driving. Here you get one USB port, one USB-C port, and one 12-volt outlet. So like on the VL, you can also tumble the seats by pulling on these buttons over here. You got two cup holders over here. You don't get any cup holders near the air vents. The armrest is thankfully leather wrapped. You get a bit of storage underneath. Yeah, let's check out the back seat. Okay, so here in the second row you get a USB-C port, a regular USB port. You get two aircon vents. Your aircon controls are up here, and you have two more additional aircon vents up here. So headroom is pretty decent. I have about I'm guessing that's 3 inches of headroom. The seats can be reclined. Show you. It can be reclined by that much. Legroom is pretty decent. I have about 3.5 or 4 inches of legroom. Okay, so let's try getting in the third row. Let's do that by tumbling the second row seats. So you can see the seat is pretty low. So as you can see, the seat is pretty low. It's pretty close to the flooring. So if you sit down here, your feet are pretty high, as you can see. It's not the most comfortable seating position, but it's still more comfortable than the Fortuner. So obviously the third row seats are for smaller adults and kids. Okay. There we go. So legroom is about this much, but you can adjust the second row seats. You can move them forward. Headroom is actually not so bad. Yeah, so I have about an inch of headroom.
The VL 4x2 and the VE are mechanically identical, except that the VE has drum brakes at the back. All variants come with hydraulic steering, and I think this is one of the heaviest in the segment. Although I don't really mind heavier steering, especially in larger vehicles like this, since it gives you a better sense of the vehicle size. The suspension is very soft, which results in good ride quality. Definitely better than the Fortuner, although it tends to be a bit more wallowy in the corners. The Terra VE sells for 1.83 million pesos, which is almost the same price as the Fortuner VE. The Terra has the advantage in that it has Nissan's intelligent mobility system, which includes forward collision warning and intelligent emergency braking, also lane departure warning. You'd have to get the more expensive Fortuner Q if you want those features in a Fortuner. The Terra VE also has bigger 18-inch wheels, and it's also a bit more spacious. The Fortuner V though has a wireless charger, and it has a leather-wrapped steering wheel. Overall, the Nissan Terra VE offers pretty good value for money. The interior is a bit plain, but it makes up for that by offering advanced active safety features.
So that's the Nissan Terra VE. I like the fact that Nissan's intelligent mobility system comes as standard. I wish it had a leather steering wheel, but that's about it. I think at this price bracket, it is very competitive.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.